Dan and Felicia, the church shares your joy and warmly welcomes you together with your family and friends as today, in the presence of God, our Father, you establish between yourselves a lifelong partnership. May the Lord hear you on this day, your joyful day. May He grant you your heart's desire and fulfill every one of your prayers.
Long hair and longer stride, skateboard affair with the primal tribe, and your cut off paint.
This little girl, who from the day she was born, knew she was born to be unique. She had this confidence and poise to herself that I always envied. The confidence to be her own person in her own skin for her own happiness. You possess many qualities, but since you probably have your stopwatch going on me, I'll touch on only two that I admire most. Your strength and your heart.
In the attics of the city night.
Dan is also selfless. So he once said, I remember this, he said, if I'm like 50% happy and the people around me are 100% happy, that's still great because 50% happy is still pretty cool. So just thinking of Dan in that way, like I remember him saying that, and you all know that to be true. I think the best part about today is that Dan has found someone who he can sacrifice for and make 100% happy, and he knows that he's not just 50% happy, he's 200% happy because he can do that for someone like Felicia. So congratulations to Dan for finding that person to do that for him.
So, they're making their commitment, their covenant with each other to be set like seals on their hearts for each other. They are going to will the best for each other through their married life together, and they're going to be salt and light. Are you ready to make your promises together? Excellent. All the ones you can never catch. The stars are up now. No place to go but everywhere. Dearly beloved, you have come together in the house of the church, so that in the presence of the church's minister and in this community, your intention to enter into marriage may be strengthened by the Lord with a sacred seal. Dan, do you take Felicia to be your wife? Do you promise to be faithful to her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love her and honor her all the days of your life? I do. Felicia, do you take Daniel to be your husband? Do you promise to be faithful to him in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love him and honor him all the days of your life? I do. May the Lord in His kindness strengthen the consent you have declared before the church and graciously bring to fulfillment His blessing within you. What God has joined together, let no one put asunder. Let us bless the Lord. Thanks be to God. I think these two are married. You're welcome to give them a round of applause.
In the city, the mayor said, those who dance are all misled. So you pack your things and move to the other coast.
So these two would do anything for any of us in this room. And most of us can attest to that many times over, them doing things for us and being there for us and showing up for us. So the best part of today is that you guys begin a life where you continue to come through for each other every single time. A day when these two take center stage kind of probably feels strange to them. So let's embarrass the heck out of them and all raise our glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Dan and Felicia Borg.
I've known my sister inside and out through the rough and the rougher of times, but I've never truly seen Felicia Ruano more whole than she has become in loving you. I love you both, and I wish you so much happiness.
to congratulate Dan and Felicia, our new bride and groom. Amen.
No place to go but anywhere.